Hey everybody, it's time to swing. We're still swinging, and I'm your host, Thomas. Hey everybody, what's going on, family? Look, today we got Ali Zoe Adams up. Ali Zoe Adams said he was a boss. Hey family, having a little bit of technical difficulties. I think I had the loop on. And hello? Hello. Family, can y'all checking? What the fuck on yo? Family, I'm catching an echo, a serious echo, and I really don't understand what's going on. Give me 1 second, family. Uh, 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 Mary Phillips, thanks for pulling up. Thanks for pulling up. Marie Phillips, filling in. Can you hear me, family? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Put a two in the chat if it's echoing. All right, so I'm not echoing then. Hey, what it is, Pee Wee? What's going on with you, partner? How everything coming along? Hey, I'm getting an echo in my headphones, and I'm just trying to make sure y'all not get. Hey, hello, family. I'm getting an echo in my headphones, and it's really messing with me. All right, family. Look, we gonna kick it off. All right, we got Ali Zoe Adams up. We need to figure out what's going on with Ali Zoe Adams and MacaZoe. So we off and running. All right, family. Without further ado, let's jump into the program.
There's a ill feeling for somebody in jail and somebody that's out?
One more time, what the question is? You think
Do
somebody?
you think you got a main man and he in there and you out here? You might have forgot 3 years without sending him son. Do you think there's an ill feeling behind that?
The inside might feel some type of way.
What kind of way?
You know, you might feel like I forgot about it, but you know, when you out here be going on, you do forget. Be happening out here too, though.
Okay, what can he accuse you of because of that?
You might say, "Damn, this ain't real." You feel me? Ain't breaking bread with it no more. Don't blank out on me now.
Oh, dog. Trying to get money and I got to deal with this hood ass tippy toe.
Don't do that.
Yeah, you ain't there. I don't think you're trying to get there.
No, I'm trying to get there. I got a question though. Why you out here getting to that money on? When did you meet the little what like you know you from Carousel? When you start hanging with the little like how y'all met with the Max and the, you know the Hello Haiti boys? How you got affiliated with everybody?
I was in juvenile hall.
Mm-hmm.
I was with Mac in juvenile hall. When I was with Mac in juvenile hall, when you in juvenile, your status is like a color coding. If you're brown, I could tell it's your first time. If you're blue, it's your third time. If you're green, you've been here a lot of times. Mac been locked up, I said 54 times by 24 years old, man. Jesus. A jailbird. He never had a fight, man. He ain't had no fight. They just look at him and say he gangster. But I meet Mac. We bomb. I got plays for him in Kansas City. He say, call Chubb. When I get out, I go do that. I'm fond because we're speaking Creole amongst the Americans with 13 years old in juvenile hall. Cool. I'm fond of it. And he got that color coding. And so I'm like, damn, boy, how you got that color? Not what? Now how you got that? So I'm just like, oh yeah, okay. So he like, boy, call Chubb. I call Chubb and get with him. I tell my man Pierre, you know Chubb, Pierre really don't some, yeah. He's real narcissistic also. As Matt, he's very narcissistic. But we go there. Me and Chubb we talking about boat robberies.
Yeah, man. You ever been on the boat trips?
Man, all of them is mine. All of them is mine. That's with Ross Kano. He hit 4 times. Bring it to me on the boat. If you on a boat trip, bring it to me. Bring it to me. I'm on that one. All the connections said, take that for me. Do that. I'm running the port, man. It's mine. They have 1 play or 2 plays. That's mine, though. That was mine. That was my port for like 6 years. And in 5 years, 4 years, it went away and the Bahamians came up. They wasn't doing nothing, man. They wasn't doing nothing. They wasn't out of jail. If they was, they did it. Then they were locked up. What am I? This is crazy, man. What am I saying wrong? Tippy Toe, talk to me.
No, you ain't saying I'm listening. This getting good.
Oh, you on Munyon time?
I'm on, yeah, you already know on that Munyon talk. You feel me? So now you got this crunk though. So goddamn, so that's what. So, but you say you been turning up before the boat though.
Tippy Toe, you need to be in a chokehold, dog. Like you be tripping, man.
Don't do that, dog. We turning up.
Man, I gotta tell Yoshi to get you, dog.
There you go.
Tell me a story about my nigga Yoshi, man.
Nah, see, I just know Yoshi. Cause one time, you know, he like an OG. Me and my nigga, I got in a little argument. Yoshi came like, man, y'all niggas gotta tighten up, man. Y'all niggas know each other. Y'all gotta handle that shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me?
That my nigga, he a dog now.
Okay then. So like, but how you got hot firehouse?
They said they mad at him. I'm trying to investigate that nigga because he was with Kodak, and they say he robbed somebody. He robbed Ace Boogie with the hoodie. I'm like, Yoshi, he keep telling me he ain't do it. I'm like, Yoshi, did you do it? He like, I swear I ain't do it. I'm like, why Kodak mad then? You know Yoshi though.
Yeah. My thing is, I want to know how Firehouse came about, though, dog.
House of Fire?
Yeah, House of Fire.
Ah, that was my shit, dog.
What made you go to a label, like start a label, though, first of all?
That nigga Toro. There was a nigga named Toro. He keep telling me, man, nigga, let me be your artist. He signed to some dude. He saying, let me be your artist. Let me sign to some dude. My nigga on Dark Side, Rollo, he got artists too. He's another monster. He run Dark Side. Are you listening? Did you heard that word? Find a comment to say he did. You're not listening. He run. He gets 200 bricks every day. Done. He run that. Find somebody on Dark Side to say it ain't true. I say one person said, I say maybe it wasn't. Me and him doing it. And he like, boy, you know, he Jamaican, I'm Haitian. He like, boy, let's do the record label. I say, man, I don't want to fuck with Toro. I've been doing this shit with Zoe Pound, but I'm getting a headache.
Why you getting a headache?
I can't wait to throw that runner on the road, MacaZoe. Get the fuck on.
Why you say it was a headache?
Cause my nigga, man, he ain't got his pistol out. He ain't doing nothing but robbing some old Haitians, acting like he doing something and I ain't really respecting it. I'm just like, you making noise. I can negotiate it better. I'm saying, nah, there's only one person that can compete. That's Drew, the kid. No one else. All them is, man, they was runners. I don't want to do them like that, but I got to right now. Begging for a run. I'm going to find time. There's 238 people at my coin laundry get a check. I'm on street shit, homie. Understand that, though. Little Haiti coin laundry. I own it. Tippy toe, what that mean?
It's yours.
What goes with that in the streets? If you own the whole plaza, and niggas need checks when they get out of prison and shit. Can I say no to them? If I claim I got it?
No, you got to put them on.
Every last one of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was on that. I did that. This is my coin laundry. Plaza. No, it's a plaza. Many businesses in the plaza. It's levels. Chill. Niggas want to talk about money. What are y'all talking about?
Hey, my bad for cutting you off. So, you started the label. Like, who's your first artist on that thing? What did you start with?
Toro. Toro. Then I went and released Ism from Slip and Slide. Slip and Slide had Ism. They want to roll with you, get through with you. They'll never see him sitting on these with you. He released them to me. I did Ism next. Then I did Shay Shay. I always wanted Pinky to be an artist. I was on Miami shit, and so I'm just. I had so many. Oh gosh. You know what I'm saying? My studio was on Ocean Drive. You know what that's at?
Yeah.
You been there?
Ocean Drive, yeah, come on. That's where the money at.
What's the next street?
Nah, that I can't tell you.
Collins. What's the next street after?
Bitch, you got asking the wrong nigga. I've been Ocean Drive.
All right, you know what Larry O's building is? You know where Wet Willie's at?
Wet Willie's, yeah.
All right. Then News Cafe. And then Larry O's. Gloria Estefan building. I own the third floor from 98 also. Broke bread. 800 grand. She told me don't much pay the monthly bill. Thanks for the cash. Rick Ross on my floor. Cool and Dre on my floor. Dirtbag on my floor. All my artists, you know what I'm saying? Smitty, not Smitty, but Toro, he there every day. All these producers. Now Cool and Dre just they watching you.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tippy Toe family. Shout out to Tippy Toe family. I'm having some technical difficulty, family, so bear with me. I mean, the thing playing twice in my ear, but I don't want to mess the show up for y'all. So look, we hopping straight into the beef.
Oh, it's your boy D's Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we're gonna talk about, man, that boy MacaZoe, man, just called from the feds, man, and just exposed Ali Zoe, man, for being a fake Zoe Pound in the rap. Let's jump straight into it.
And that's what happened in my case, you know what I'm saying? And I want to expose somebody else. There's this other dude going around calling himself, pretending to be the starter of Zoe Pound, Ali Adam, because he really giving us a bad name a bad rep. You know what I'm saying? Ali Adam, who is officially a rat, also worked with the government, used to run with Jimmy Henchman as well. You know what I'm saying? So they all aware. Jimmy Henchman them aware of it, but they still, you know what I'm saying? And that exposed. You know what I'm saying? These rats, they just have no respect for the code. You know what I'm saying? No respect for the rules. No respect for what we signed up for. You got to accept responsibility, bro. If you did some handle your and go to trial, fight your shit.
You know, when Rick Ross artist Gunplay came out and called MacaZoe a snitch, I couldn't understand that how a man could do 18 years in the feds and don't nobody get his paperwork or none of that, because ever since this dude came out, everything I done heard about this dude been you know, he a 305 representative. No, he hold down Miami.
You see what I'm saying, family? I don't know about this.
You know, he made sure Miami artists, when he was around, didn't get played. You know, if he wasn't looking out for Miami dudes, you know, he just was all for Miami. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand how this man was able to do 18 years in the feds, you know, and have his name connected to so much stuff. And now it's coming to the light that this dude was a snitch. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna believe Gunplay speaking, but MacaZoe, I believe MacaZoe when he speak, because at the end of the day, man, I feel like MacaZoe is a true representative of Zoe Pound. You know what I'm saying? Bone in, bone out. You know, took his time like a man. You know, it's a good chance that this man may never see the freedom, the daylight again for what he believed in and what he was doing on the street. So when this man come forward and call MacaZoe a snitch, I gotta believe it now. You know what I'm saying? Because his word means so much, and he's so much of a big figure in Miami. I don't see this dude coming out and just lying just to lie. You know what I'm saying? You can't expose somebody on an MacaZoe level and then it be false, and you don't think it's going to be no repercussions or no consequences behind it. You know what I'm saying? But I got to roll with MacaZoe on this one, man. You know, because everything about MacaZoe, man, just been thorough and hunted ever since I started watching it.
Bro, family, in my opinion, I think MacaZoe and Ali need to talk. I think these two guys need to talk straight up. All right, look, let's get into what Ali's saying.
MacaZoe, if you did research, he's been locked up 54 times by 24 years old. Everybody say I met him in jail. Yeah, I met him locked up. They just look at him and say he's a gangster. He probably didn't have one fight. Yeah, I know him. I seen him. All right. Huh? Yeah. All right. But he been locked up 54 times by 24 years old. I'm stating that there's a such thing as a jailbird in the street. That's what I be wanting from you. As you see it, because you out here, it ain't easy. You in jail, that's another thing. You cannot dictate traffic, dog. You need money. You ain't got it. Stop. I did 19 years on the streets. I wasn't going. I wasn't going. I'm paying everybody and their mama. Lawyers, I spent over $2 million to stay on the streets. I stayed. Ain't nothing happened. Ain't nobody said I haven't did nothing. What your wish is, a street or a jail say the code. Ain't no street or jail.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat, family. Shout out LNM. Yeah, I'm good on my end, LNM. Thanks, bro. Colton James Hodge, thanks for pulling up. Marie Phillips said, "Get out, go out and come back in, Tommy." Yeah, I found out what was going on. Shout out Colton James Hodge, thanks for pulling up. Hey, family, if you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because y'all know I be bringing it.
You're finna call. That's what you waiting on, right? But my wait, he was out 201, 2099. And
Yeah.
I sent him to Mississippi, dog. He in Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi. He going hard with them, boy. They loving him.
Yeah.
But he was my runner, dog. Like I can't spare him, man.
See what I'm saying? Like, I don't see why these two can't sit down and talk. All right, because Ali and MacaZoe, they ain't never had no problems. All these years, they ain't had no problems. Now, out of the blue, they got all these problems. Yo, they was rocking with each other when they was out here. Now, all of a sudden, all these years later, you know how long Mac been down? You know how long he been down? Now, all of a sudden, they got a problem. I'm telling you, that's these niggas.
He was my runner. There was nothing.
MacaZoe?
He was my runner. There was nothing. I had 60 wild. They all screaming. I was with him. I was with him. I was with him. You was my runner. You got locked up. He's a dog to me because of the cavalry that he crunk up. And dog, I'm trying to tell you, like, I only say, man, I'm gonna get that from you. Send that check because I'm on Lil Haiti. That's it. I don't care what. I don't hope that go 4,000. I want Lil Haiti to tell me that a nigga, they ain't see that was a fraud. He was with Chubb. Hold on, this thing was with Chubb. You have a on junk saying.
See, what Ali's saying is, look, he just saying that because he mad that he's still in jail. I'm out here and I'm doing my thing. So they hating. All right. He's saying, listen, MacaZoe ain't been locked up 54 times by the time he was 24 years old. He's saying MacaZoe stay in jail. He's saying MacaZoe a jailbird. And trust me, family, it's a difference between the jailbird and the street. It always gonna be. All right, a jailbird is always in jail. A street dude can stay on the street. It's a difference.
I was locked up from 93 to 97. You was not out. What am I saying wrong? You wasn't out, my. That's it. Anything you hear, you hearing. That's what's called stories. You can't talk about this. I talk to these from all type of different hoods everywhere. See the block, them Crips and Blood say he was posting. They saying, yeah, that post. Man, the post, man. Right? This is what they saying. I was on the streets. Flat was saying we post. Yeah, he post, man. You were locked up. Joan, my Junk called me 3 years, dog, on my last vid. I put him with my KK. And I told KK I knew it.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat, family. Z Bike Life 305. Shout out to you, brother. Thanks for pulling up, partner. Appreciate your support. You know I do. He said they beef is behind something else deeper. I feel you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can only call what I see. You know what I mean? Because I don't have the inside scoop. I just know what I know about Ali on some inside scoop, but I don't have no real intel on MacaZoe. But everything I know about MacaZoe, and from all accounts, MacaZoe is a stand-up dude. You feel me? MacaZoe is a true dude, is a true one, and Ali is a true one. I think they need to talk, bro. I think once they talk, they'll be able to work it out. You feel where I'm coming from?
I said, record that. We did talk about the music industry. All he talked about is how hell of a I was. And then we burn MacaZoe up. That ain't nothing. Don't.
Bro, you see how disrespectful they got with each other? This crazy. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the chat. Z Bike Life said a life was lost. That'll be a problem. we already know that's a problem. You feel where I'm coming from, family? That's always going to be a problem. If that's the case, and that's what this rooted in, see what I'm saying is something like that. Like I can't really speak on because I ain't familiar with that situation. All I'm saying is I know what I heard about this dude, Ali Zoe, all through the 90s and the early 2000s. You feel me? So I knew he was about that. You feel me? This listen, this dude right here was out of control. You feel me? All the stories I heard of him, I never heard every story I heard of him. He was doing something crazy. I didn't know he had all this going on in Haiti. This was good to know about him because them stories never made it back to me. I never knew he opened up that coin laundry in Haiti so the brothers could have jokes. See, them stories not gonna make it back to me. You feel me? Now I know more about this brother. But from all accounts, MacaZoe was a stand-up dude.
MacaZoe would never say junk name. He would never say, you never heard him say thump name. He never said nickname. Ask him to say their name. Who are they? He won't do it. I know that. I'm in the courtroom for him. He shoot the peace sign to me when he come out.
Pardon me, family. I think if they was rocking that hard, they can find a way to get in touch with each other. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't becoming a man. You feel me? You can't have this out right here like that. That don't represent Zopound in the best light. You feel me? I think y'all should handle this another way.
Catch 2 life sentences. Hey man, when we get 12 women, nah, just the boys. He's anti-authority. Might see a police, poof, poof, poof. We get pulled over. They say, you ain't not going to jail. He going to jail. I got you. What you want me to do? We know the streets. I ain't on that. I ain't on my trying to change. I ain't with a wire on somebody. Come on, dog. An informant. Come on, my nigga. We ain't gonna play like that. You ain't never played the levels. That's my homes. You're suing me. Why didn't you keep it on the streets?
Shout out to Tippy Toe. Shout out to Tippy Toe. Look, family, if you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. All right. I'm trying to get the 600 subscribers by Christmas. I can't do it without your help. And y'all know I be bringing it. Hit that like button for me, family. Get them likes up for me, family. Y'all know I'm struggle streaming, but y'all know I be bringing it.
You're admitting you're suing me. I sued him. What are we doing? Why the game changed with me? Why the game? Tippy Toe, why the game changed with me? Huh?
I'm listening right now. You going in right now.
Family, can't you see that nigga unstable? He rocking back and forth for nothing. That's a nigga that's telling you, look, you better get away from me.
Crazy, dog. I'm asking, dog, one thing, dog. My dog. I wish I never met them niggas, though. But Chubb and Solo.
Getting money, serving glee like the nigga on Tippy Toe.
Shout out to Tippy Toe, yo. Hey, yo, I can tell Ali was hurt. I could tell Ali hurt, you feel me, when he talking. But I mean, you know, that's the way the ball bounce sometimes. You don't always stay friends with everybody you was friends with. But look, and on a lighter note, I think they need to sit down and talk. I think whatever missing, they gonna get it together. All right, but we moving right along, family.
Speaking of Puffy, right? You think it's a wrap for him?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
I gotta see them tapes.
No, we not here yet, family. I got y'all. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Shout out to Cam Capone.
Doing my research, I learned there was a situation with Little Flip where you guys booked him for a show for $60K, and at the last minute, Flip called and said he wasn't doing the show.
Yeah. Yeah. We had a little issue with dude where he, he really didn't want to honor a contract. And, back then they be just doing these big name drops. I got to do something for Russell Simmons. I got to do something for him. Be like, man, Russell, man, that's a day. It's not about that. That's my day. Like, I got to pay radio. I got to pay motherfucking a host. I got to pay goddamn it, motherfucking, man, flyers. I got to.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Look, family, that's how it is, right? See, let's say you book Lil Wayne for an act, right? And he's supposed to be in Baltimore tonight. He gonna call you last night or the night talking about he ain't showing up, and they want to give you your deposit back. They want to give you your deposit back, but nigga, I rented this building. I had to pay for all the promotions. I had to buy all this liquor, and you telling me you're gonna give me back a deposit. So you see, but that's how they would play you back then. And Ali was like, look, I ain't going for that shit. But the way he went about it, no. You can't do it like that. But that's how it is when you're dealing with Ali.
Figure out how I'm gonna do something with the bar, put down the tip, everything. I'm trying to sneak on some liquor. So dudes wasn't really abroad to hearing a dude out then,
And now, when he backs out and you lose all this money that you've already invested, what do you tell Flip, or what's going on with Flip's camp at the time?
At the time, really, it's really on some. He could just give me some. He could just give the promoter to the Delroy some money, and we ain't got to hear from him and say I'm coming to Miami, cause he done sent some little money. Like, hey, what's up, boy? After you done sent some money, like, hey, yeah, I'm coming to Miami, man. I want to holler at you. Like, it's all joke and fun. Like, okay, doesn't matter.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Hey, thanks for pulling up, everybody. Hey, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. I know I'm struggle streaming, but y'all know I be bringing it. So go ahead and look out for me, family. You know how we rock. We rocking out.
So, what I'm saying? That's not good ethical business. And a lot of things aspires from those kind of things,
Okay, but he doesn't want to pay, or he keeps telling you he's going to pay, and he keeps kind of giving you the runaround, and you guys get the drop on him.
Yeah, we get the drop on him. We kind of get the drop on him because there's a place, in North Miami where you got to ride slow coming out of Scott Storch house. Scott Storch studio, you got to go down this street. And the railroad is that high. And you got to go slow. Boop, boop. We know the neighborhood. And so, catch him there. Pop, pop. Hey, man, yeah, what's up? Yeah, boy, we need that. Play with him. Man, take a little picture.
Yo, the dude is nuts. You feel where I'm coming from? This how you gonna get his money back up out of him. And trust me, this dude got plenty of money. He just wasn't about to play no games like that with him. Believe that.
With a Kodak camera. Well, we got you right here, man. If you want this back, have that money there, man. And, you take it real serious and see a game plan. He had that money.
Okay. Did you guys take him to a house or anything, or did everything just go down right there at the?
Nah, it go down right there. It went down right there in the middle of the street. Right there in the middle of the street. We know that area. It's a little back. It's a back street.
Yo, they held them right there in the middle of the street until his people showed up with the bread. Yo, they held them right in the middle of the street. They ain't take them nowhere. They held them right there. Straight fool.
You know what I'm saying? Not too many cars gonna go by, but the train go by and the rail sits high. You have to go slow. That shit eat up your oil pan if you try that mother.
Family, trust me, the things I had heard about this guy, back when I heard it was him that did this, yo, a guy was just telling me a story about him that sounded like it was going to be all right. And he ended it with telling me, yo, and then he turned right around and did that the little flip. He had just did something good. The dude was just he for real, family on the low. This was one sharp dude. He was just out of his mind, and they were scared of him. He wanted in the industry. He is partly responsible for a lot of those acts that you know and love from Miami. Trust me, this dude introduced them to the scene. He protected that scene in Miami. Yo, his name rung. All right. Listen, I didn't know nothing about MacaZoe back then. I knew Ali. He was what I knew, why I knew heard of the Zopan.
Now, after this happens, do you guys ever do business again? Or also, didn't Jay Prince get involved?
He just made a call, you know what I'm saying, to try to holler at him to see if he could resolve the aspect, you know? And, you know, kind of knew Jay Prince as far as sat down at dinner with him 2-3 times, but, you know, I never was nothing comfortable. Feel like.
Listen, family, if you plan on being in a rap game or anything like that, you better know guys like him lit it at scene. All right, guys like this, they lit it at scene. You ain't running into a city without running into one of them Ali's. Trust me, they all over that scene right there.
He tried to make me his hitman or something. He always give me a slur of names that snitching. So I never really collided with him really like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm trying to do my own thing. Like, find me in lane, man. I hear you selling hay. Like, what's up? But you know, he was trying to, you know what I'm saying, say, hey man, yeah, call these boy Joey Ayin at Asylum and see if Joey Ayin can, you know what I'm saying, get this dude on the phone to get you your date. But you know, busy aspect, different things going on. And I had to take it upon myself.
All right, shout out, family. Shout out to Cam Capone. Check it out, family. Look, right now, shout out to Ali. Shout out to MacaZoe. I hope they work that out. And for real, shout out to you, Ali, because right now, you giving it to him. You lighting it up. And Lord Haiti need to get behind you, stand with you, because you making it happen. All right, Lord Haiti, I think they running interference. All right, I think, bro, if you and MacaZoe talk, y'all can work your differences out. I know both of y'all two live dudes, so it's gonna be hard to get them two lines in the cage. All right, but trust me, they got a mutual respect. They go way back. They gonna talk. I promise you, family. But moving right along, family, we got this dude from Busterville. His name Dane Dash, right? Listen, this dude grind my gears. But look, we gonna talk about it. I'm on his ass, family. I'm on his ass.
Pause, like everybody quiet. So, you know, I don't know. But I don't know anything about those situations at all. You know what I mean? But if any one of those situations are true, he got problems. But, you know, until then, he's gonna have to do a bid before he goes to court. So whatever the accusations are, if he's innocent, I would be sick in jail for being innocent to have to wait for a trial. That's fucked up. But if he's not innocent, you know, can he get out of it? I don't know. I don't know what the. I feel like, you know, he's on the RICO, so that means a criminal enterprise. I haven't seen the enterprise that they're accusing yet. So I'm sure there's going to be a superseding indictment, and that'll have more names on it. And then that's when I don't know. Like, I don't really know what like, do you really know what he's on trial for? Sex trafficking. So I don't know what that looks like. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, I don't know what the fuck he could be doing with baby oil. Like, I don't know. Pause. So, you know, these are very weird accusations. Things that if I did know about, I'd probably be guilty of as well. I have no idea about that shit.
I mean, if they got R. Kelly in prison for what he did, what they're accusing Diddy of is a lot worse.
But there's like tapes of R. Kelly, and I mean, I don't know, man. Like I said, all that shit, for some reason, all the people that are under the gun right now were people that I did not fuck with.
No, they people that didn't fuck with your hating ass. All right, listen, I'm gonna get with them in a minute, family. Let them warm up.
I mean, let's just put that out there. So Harvey Weinstein, me and him did not get along. Me and Puff, we were not, you know, we always had respect, but we were in two different complete hemispheres of reality at all times, you know, but I still had a lot of respect for what he was doing as far as music and being relevant, but I was like, I would not do it that way. And, you know, with me and homie, R. Kelly, like and not one of those people could you say I'm aligned with at all. Like I might have started cool with him and ended up not cool with him because you understand what I'm saying? Like that's like bing, that's like 4 or 5 in a row of people that I was like not cool with that are under the gun.
Was you and R. Kelly ever cool at any point?
Why?
In case you don't know, family, he ain't cool with nobody. All right, I'm gonna get with him. I gotta let him give his spill.
R&B. I'm not an R&B. No disrespect to R&B because I'm cool with Tyrese. But we have these things. Like sometimes I'll be like, "That's that R&B shit you doing." You know what I mean? I'm not R&B nigga like that. I wasn't hanging out with no R&B nigga. I just couldn't. I think the fact that Jay was fucking with him is what used to blow my mind more than anything. Like I feel like I don't know why he wants to fuck with this guy so much. Like why? I just never understood it. So I think it was just more me feeling awkward about the fact that I had to be around him on some level, but I wasn't around him. Like I never was around him. Like even when that not guilty, I wasn't like I came for the video, I was out. I wasn't a guy, and I think like we took pride, at least I did, and my crew, in not hanging out with famous people or famous men. Like if you was gonna be famous, it had to be a female. But I wasn't trying to be up under no other famous dudes. I didn't think that was like, I'm not gonna hang out with you just because you're famous. And I don't like dudes that much. So I was like, why would I have no reason. Like what I'm gonna do? Go to the studio and hang out with it? Like I don't do that.
Right. Did Jay know about what he did to Aaliyah?
Did he know that everybody knew R. Kelly married Aaliyah at 15? Everybody knew that. So was the conversation had like, yo, how you gonna go and do something with this dude? Hell yeah, that conversation was had. You think I'm soft? Pause, like I'm punk? That didn't happen. I was like, yo, how you gonna do a project with my motherfucking girl? We had the conversation. Why would you still with a nigga that with someone that raped your girl? Would you still do anything with that person? So why would anyone expect me to? Like that's what I don't understand. I'd be like, yo, people be like, why? Well, just that alone. There's a lot of other shit, but that alone was like the nail in the coffin for me. I was out of there. I was gone. Trust me. After that, I don't want to be nowhere near. I knew that shit was gonna blow up. I didn't want no parts of that shit. Like I was like, I don't want no parts. That's not good money. So I was done with him for that.
How did Jay respond when you confronted him about it?
You know how he is. He's like, yo, I ain't nothing to do with that.
Damn.
What I would love is for someone to ask him, like, yo, why would you still do a project with that man knowing that he raped Aaliyah? That should be the question. Period. It shouldn't be for me. It should be the question posed to him. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. But that right there was bridge burnt. But I just was like respecting her, respecting the business. But I was I moved out of Rock. Like if y'all look at, like I left Rockefeller. It wasn't that I got kicked out of Rockefeller. I left Rockefeller. You understand what I'm saying? The option was there for me to stay. I did not want no parts of it. I was done. I left Rockware. Think about it, bro. I said, all the money, all this shit. I'm out. Now think about a lot of men would not have made that choice.
This one lying ass dude.
But any real man would have to make that choice. I was left no choice. He gave me an offer I could not refuse. Like, we done. You know what I'm saying? You gonna fuck with this man. You knew he raped my girl. You was in love with her. How could you do that? It's obviously you want me to feel away. Like it wasn't enough money for us to do that. So I was done. I thought I was cool about it. Like I was like, I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm just be out. And then I thought I was cool about it. I really did.
So this is after Jay tried to talk to Aaliyah, but she chose you over him.
You know the timeline, bro. We did the project when she died, which was even more disrespectful than.
Okay, family. So, right, this buster ass dude right here, right? He want us to believe, right? He only went to the video because Aaliyah insisted that he go to the video because he wasn't going to go because that's how upset he was. All right. This dude right here, this dude that's in front of us. All right. I'm going to give you the rundown on him in a second. Right. But listen, family, what about this dude that would tell Aaliyah she could tell him anything? All right. Dane didn't go to that video shoot because Aaliyah insisted that he go. Because when you a man, you stand on business. And if somebody did that to your girl and you don't mess with that dude, you ain't going to that video shoot. He went to that video shoot because it wasn't no way he was going to miss that video and miss a chance to be on the camera. And in that video, that he knew that video was going to be out of here. Listen, that song Fiesta was already out of here. Jay-Z was getting ready to jump on a remix. You know that video was going to be going straight to the moon. That's why he was there. All right. When you a man, you stand on business when somebody did that to your girl. You don't mess with that dude. You ain't about to be around that dude. You don't care how big that video gonna be. You don't care how small that video gonna be. That video ain't gonna involve you. But this sucker ass dude right here will have you sit here and believe he went through all of that. And then he was still rocking hard with that same dude on a bunch of videos after that, talking about he was finished with him then. Yeah, right. And that he left Rockefeller of his own free will. And that was his choice. Okay, the way he whined and cried and screamed and kicked and hollered like a little sissy. This dude is awful, but I'm gonna let him finish before I get busy with him.
And I'm not getting over that. But they're not fighting. It's just, yo, go over there, I go over here. That's what it is. But it doesn't mean hate on me and my money up, but apparently it did.
All right, that's enough of this dude. Let's get to the business, family. All right, listen, this joker got a problem with my man Nori, right? So let's just hop on his ass real quick and let's get to the business. All right, family, if you ain't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. All right, listen, you ain't gonna wanna miss this. Fasten your seatbelts, because I'm about to kick his ass.
You got beef with one person, you're supposed to keep that beef with one person. You got beef with everybody around him. People that's just, you became the lame yash.
What's up, everybody? This is the world.
Let me tell you how this dude right here got here. All right, let me tell you how he got here in the first place. You remember this dude right here?
Well, let's talk about you. Do you feel like you get your props as a mogul,
I
man?
don't care. I take my props.
Word.
You don't fuck about props. I can't. I do get my props. I'm not a mogul. I'm a tycoon. I sell oil. Don't disrespect me and say I do everything everybody else does. And I put up my own money. All these so-called moguls y'all talking about, you name one of them that put their own dough up. A boss, you're only the boss if you put up your own money. If you don't put up your own money, I don't care how much somebody gives you, you're nothing but a supervisor. It's not yours. So how much money can you get paid to not? There's no money in this world for someone to pay me so they could call me, so I could call them a boss. That's like calling somebody daddy. How can a man call another man, yo, that's my boss? We don't do that.
I mean, everybody at some point has to have a boss, right?
No, not in Harlem. Oh, okay.
All right, now listen. You see how that little guy gets super tall on you? You see how that little guy gets super tall on you? That little guy gets super tall on you, right? Right? And then he apply some pressure to you. Watch this.
The Rockefeller?
Yeah, I didn't
we
sell
discussed,
it.
We discussed
yeah,
that
but
one.
I didn't sell it.
Let's just stay focused because you're trying to get me on the side.
Nah,
what I'm saying is
still,
either this is a chain that somebody probably took from somebody and sold back, right? I'm taking this. You tell me where you got it from.
Excuse me, you can't take my stuff from my store.
You better tell me something. Go call the police then.
Let me call the police. That's mine.
Call the police then. Call the police then. Because I want to know where this chain.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, family? You see how that dude go from getting tall, then they're getting applying pressure. Well, no problem. Then he'll get dangerous.
Face. So what was we doing? What was we talking about in terms of Jay? Let me know.
Why don't we just call the meeting?
Why?
Because you know what it's like.
Why?
Didn't even know.
Nigga look like Nino Brown.
Why? Who cares? Why? We all here. Why now you want to call a meeting?
Because you know what? No one needs to sit here and be.
No one is, so then get the fuck out. I don't give a fuck. Then get out. This is not about you. We're gonna do something about Jay. We're gonna.
Like I told you, family, this might work in the project building. This might work in the alley. This might even fly on the corner. But when you step in the real world of competitive, successful men and women who trying to get it done, this shit ain't gonna work. This how he destroyed everything around him. Just like this.
Do it together. All right then, but why you didn't call me? You want to make excuses, you can talk all you want. This is treacherous. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this shit. And go get Leo. You always leave when you ain't got shit to fucking say. This nigga just got sued for this bullshit, the same kind of shit. Y'all better stop fucking with me. Y'all gonna get your man in some trouble, I'm telling you. So if y'all want to talk about Jay, if there was an agenda, let's go through it.
No, we're gonna reschedule, man.
What the fuck you mean y'all gonna reschedule?
We're gonna reschedule, man.
What you mean you're gonna reschedule? You get the fuck out.
Yeah, he all in that man face like that. You know what I'm saying? This how this damn fool think he should be able to act. All right, but look, then this defeated ass dude, right? He come back looking like this and sounding like this.
Me and him did not get along. Me and Puff, we were not, we always had respect, but we were in two different complete hemispheres of reality at all times, but I still had a lot of respect for what he was doing as far as music and being relevant. But
yeah, this sucker ass dude lost a bunch of his swagger, right? And check it out. Then he get desperate. And then the nigga act like this.
I know there's usually a curfew here that tell you to get off the stage, but here's what. I broke my ankle. That's why I couldn't move around, guys. Could you see I couldn't move?
Okay, family, that is Lee Daniels, movie director Lee Daniels. He owed Dame some money, right? And listen, when Dame was up, Dame wasn't worried about the money the dude owed him, right? But Dame was going through a lot of problems because he was haul-assing through that money and he wasn't making no money. Dame thought he would be able to leave Rockefeller and just continue to do what he been doing. But the problem is, while he was at Rockefeller, he obliterated all of his relationships. He destroyed his network, right? Listen, on the way out, when he left, he still had a life after Rockefeller, but he wouldn't shut the fuck up. All right, he listen, the little dude got an ego the size of Mars. All right, I'm telling you right now, this brother owed him some money. This Diana Ross concert, this dude bought a camera to that lady concert. That's how desperate and hard up he was. And when they cussed this man out while this woman was on stage, because he felt the need to show this dude up And you think somebody would come and deal with him when he act that way for nothing? Bro, it's a way you go about conducting yourself. And it's a way you go about handling your business. He bring this camera everywhere he go. And then he want to boss up on people. And then he want to come back and ask people to just forget about all of that and talk about how great he is. Listen to this problem he got with my man Nori. Let's check him out, family.
My name is Ed Lover, and you are watching Forgotten Kings TV. That's right, Forgotten Kings TV.
Shout out to Forgotten Kings. Shout out to Ed Lover. All right, fair use, family.
Come on, son.
What? You never paid. You said you never paid him to be in his movies. Nori, it was online. People asked me the question. You never paid him to be in his movies.
Here's my answer to that.
What? Okay.
I've known Nori. Number one, paid in full. He was in it for 4 seconds, right? And I made that part up. But the bottom line is, if he felt that way, why he never said it to me? Why does he wait to get on a television show to say that if he felt that way? But again, it's ridiculous. If that's all he got on me, that's nuts. But like, you know, when someone shows up in someone's video, do you think, as a friend, you think they charge him?
Nah, they don't do that.
When I made sure that he got his budget because they were robbing him for his marketing budget, did I ask for $1?
I didn't know that, but okay, you teaching me that.
He says it. He says it. That I went and you know, I said, just look. I said, because they weren't giving him money for marketing, but I knew how many records he sold. So based on the records he sold, I knew how much they were supposed to give him. So I said, just call me when you there. Don't tell him I'm coming. Pause. And he called me. I went up there, barked on Leo, barked on Kev. I said, y'all give him Mariah Carey this much. You got to get that man this much. And walked out. And they gave him this much. But at the end of the day, I hate when people have problems with people and they go and.
Let me tell you what this dude trying to say. He trying to say Nori did them soundtracks. Nori did them movies. And the reason he ain't pay Nori was because Nori ain't never say nothing about the money. All right, the nigga know Nori worked. The nigga know he owed Nori money. All right, but instead of addressing the issue, he start bringing up stuff he done for Nori, right? Stuff he did of his own free will that didn't have nothing to do with what you told that man you was going to pay him. And now you talking about you ain't know he wanted money. What you mean? You think you work for free? Listen, Dame took the liberty so he could go up there and buck on Leah Cohen. He wasn't doing shit for Nori. All right, he will always take the liberty to go up there and talk to them people like this.
Look, y'all heard now that Rockefeller said no one to go. You're not a leader. You don't know shit about my culture. Get the fuck out. You don't know shit about Jack. Get the fuck out, Randy Acker. That's why all artists kick your fucking ass anyway. Excuse me? That's why you stay getting punched in your face by other artists, not by.
All right. Now, let's take a check. Now, let's hop into what's going on with him and Nori. Let's hop all the way into it.
Say something on TV, but I highly doubt that was a problem, that he didn't get paid for the 4 seconds and paid in full, that no one, that, and for, the reason why I even put him, which is really funny to me, but the reason why I even put him in State Property Part 2 in the first place is because Jay didn't want me to sign him, right? And you'll never see a picture with him and Jay or anything had to do with Rockefeller. So I was trying to make it where he was embraced in our Rockefeller family by putting him.
I just want to know what this got to do with you not paying him
in the movie. And if he wanted some bread, he could have asked. I don't even remember if he got paid or not. But if he wanted some, he could have got some. But I know that when I put his records out, his reggaeton records out, and I put all his things that and helped him, you know, I didn't talk to him about money then, and I'm not worried about money now.
No, I saw the interview.
I mean, listen, won't you just squash all of this, right? This how you could kill this whole thing. Just pay him. Just give him his money. Listen, shut him up. Show us your boss skills. You know you got your you had your $100 million company. Remember this? Listen, let's not forget this right
I
here,
want to
fam.
enlighten Fat Joe as to other businesses. Now, I see him doing other businesses like beard dye.
Fat Joe, DJ Khaled, get that glow. You see how that thing going?
That's not me. A lot of what you know is music. If I'm doing something in another language you don't understand, then it doesn't resonate with you. Do the research, look under the hood, and look at the $100 million company with Rachel Roy that I did a year or two right after that. I don't make an artist, I make a company. He was like, yo, where the money at?
If you're a money getter, then where's your money?
To me, it's not a manly thing to ask about another man's money, and other men don't show their money to prove anything to another man.
Yeah, that's coming from the dude that said this.
Well, let's talk about you. Do you feel like you get your props as a mogul,
I
man?
don't care. I take my props.
Word.
Give a fuck about props. I can't. Yeah, I do get my props. I'm not a mogul. I'm a tycoon. I sell oil. Don't disrespect me and say.
All right, he's so quick to point out that company he set up with Rachel Roy. All right, that really, he just invested a couple dollars in. You know, it was a great idea, and I'm not taking that from Dame. All right, that was an excellent move. But the thing is, he ain't involved with it no more. You know why he ain't involved with it no more? Because he won't shut up. All right, they ain't want to be associated with him. They ain't want to be associated with him. Because don't nobody want to be associated with him. He bad business, all right? And he wouldn't stop saying it. I built this $100 million company with Rachel Roy. So what they did, so they wouldn't have to be associated with this dude no more, they gave him a big check and told him to get on about his goddamn business. So he went on about his business, and guess what he started doing? He started investing his money and trying to come up because they ain't good. He's smart. He's sharp. He a hustler. All right. But he investing his money in all this work. But the problem is the brother destroyed his network. All right. He's supposed to be from the street and a certified D-boy. When you're a certified D-boy, you know how important your network is. Okay. When the work come in, you know the most important thing now was to get the work off. Now you need your network so you can move it. He destroyed his network. He killed all his relationships. He's sitting on all this work and can't move it because he don't have no outlets. Okay. He destroyed it. He obliterated everybody. Listen, let me give you a rundown of what's going on with this clown around the industry, the things that he doing to people who can help him.
I have nothing but respect for Dame, but Dame been coming at me.
I was on Drink Champs, and Nori was so adamant about me drinking Ciroc. So I'm like, what was in them drinks?
I don't want to respond with disrespect, but I got to let you know that I'm not going to be disrespected.
Right.
And the fact that you keep taking like these little fake shots, it's corny, bro. Like, I have nothing to do with that shit. But at the end of the day, I will respond because if we're supposed to be black and excellent, I've never got paid for not one of these movies that I've done. I've never got paid for one of these soundtracks that I've done. So where is this real CEO shit that, you know, has been brewing? Like, and I respect you. Like, I do not want to start this off by, you know, disrespecting the person that I actually respect. But I gotta address you if you're addressing me multiple times.
Dame said you fuck everything up. Did you hear him say that on the internet?
I was like, Irv. I was like, Irv Gotti. Call Irv, though. Don't ever get my business again, bro. Like, what you doing? You not about war. You see how his wars go with rap. He doesn't win them.
I don't listen to Dame. Does anyone listen to Dame anymore?
The internet does. He's lit on the internet.
Yeah, he's lit on the internet?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yes.
Good for him, but I don't give a fuck about what Dame Dash says.
But y'all was all right. Y'all was all like together.
Yeah, I like that no more.
Upper echelon had to move on.
I mean, I Jay, I Biggs. You know, Dame just has his certain ways and certain things, and it's all good.
He doesn't call you a culture vulture.
I can't be called a culture vulture. I am the culture.
You know, this is a lot of money.
Right.
I think I hit the lotto.
Right.
Are you gonna say there's no money like that? And
I just never forgot that because of how it felt.
Was that the not having no money? And because of that,
Hold up, but this what 50 talking about, fam.
Did he give you for that first deal?
I got $1 million.
Cash, straight after taxes.
The only person that pointed out that $1 million was no money was Damon Dash, and he has no money now. I only felt that, because he said, well, there ain't no money. Like, after you get you a watch, a chain, and you look out for the homies, and you do this, then it's nothing. Right? And I was like, nigga, I'm from 134th Street. $1 million is a lot of money.
Right.
I think I hit the lotto.
Right.
How you gonna say there's no money? Like, and I just never forgot that because of how it felt.
Was that the only offer you got? Was any other labels offered you?
I met with everybody. I met with Clue, There's a Storm, all of them. It's because I wanted them to say they was doing.
And look, family, all right, now, what about 50 Cent? What make you think that he would ever forget that Dame did that to him at a time like that? He was flying high. Dame know where 50 from. 50 from the trenches. 50 had $1 million check. You would have thought Dame Dash would have came and congratulated him, right? Told him, yo, good work, bro. I know where you from. All right. Most men ain't gonna never in their life see $1 million check, but you got one. All right. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Start thinking about your next deal. Make sure you stay on it. All right. Congratulations, bro. All right. No, that's not what Dame said. Dame had to boss up on him. Dame had to let him know he still wasn't shit. All right. Dame had to let him know that, listen, Dame don't talk to workers. All right, because when you a worker, Dame had to talk to him like this.
Well, let's talk about you. Do you feel like you get your props as a mogul,
I
man?
don't care. I take my props.
Word.
Don't fuck about props. I can't. I do get my props. I'm not a mogul. I'm a tycoon. I sell oil. Don't disrespect me and say I do everything everybody else does. And I put up my own money. All these so-called moguls y'all talking about, you name one of them that put their own dough up. A boss, you're only the boss if you put up your own money. If you don't put up your own money, I don't care how much somebody gives you, you're nothing but a supervisor. It's not yours. So how much money can you get paid to not? There's no money in this world for someone to pay me so they could call me, so I could call them a boss. That's like calling somebody daddy. How can a man call another man, yo, that's my boss? We don't do that.
I mean, everybody at some point has to have a boss, right?
No, not in Harlem.
You feel me? Now, he just told them brothers, look, if you a hard-working dude just trying to make a way for yourself and your family and keep everybody straight, that he could never respect you. And that's why he had to let 50 know that $1 million ain't nothing. You still ain't nobody. You still ain't bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm Dame Dash and I'm a boss. And what about 50 would make you think he would forget Dame ever did that to him and do something like this for him?
This is a lot of money.
Right.
I think I hit the lotto.
Right.
How you gonna say there's no money? Like, and I just never forgot that because of how it felt.
Was that the
not having no money? And because of that, I feel like now me and 50 should have a battle. And no gangster shit. I'm 53 years old. That would be whack and corny for the culture. But he's in the television network business now. So if I was a rapper, I would be like, all right, I'm gonna make a diss record, you make a diss record. Now let's not do that. Let's do CEO war, right? You drop your television network today, you should be able to do that because you have power and you have the resources and you get money. And because I'm broke, this should be easy work. I'm gonna drop my network. And what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna drop a new
Family, his network is America New. All right. It's a little bit bigger than the Still Swinging podcast. All right. Look, it's a little bit bigger than my channel. But he want 50 Cent to have a CEO war with him to help him out because that will boost, you feel me, bring some attention to his little ass network. He want to have a CEO battle with 50 Cent, and he is the CEO of nothing. He is the CEO of Nothing Entertainment. This Dame Dash character is. All right. But family, look, y'all know I need y'all help. I'm trying to get to 600 subscribers by Christmas. And y'all know I be bringing it. Y'all see I'm struggle streaming. I'm trying to get into the algorithm. I can't do it without your help. So look, family, hop in this fight with me. Smash that like button.
He's saying that you cheap shot him with the Mickey shit. He's like, he got a drink chances. Is like,
Well, how's that a cheap shot? I showed the real shit. But here it is. If Nori has anything that he'd like to say to me, we could talk offline or we could talk online. But I'm not going over there. My issue with Nori is that when I'm on his show, he asks.
Let me tell you what his issue with Nori is. His issue with Nori is this. Nobody can even be remotely critical of Dame. All right? You can't say nothing about Dame. If Nori, they come to Drink Champs and say something about Dame, Nori don't need to defend Dame, or Dame gonna be upset about it. All right, because if Nori don't defend him or agree with the comment, Dame got a problem with Nori. All right, he been to Drink Champs. All right, he know how Nori living. He see how Nori living. He used to be living like that. Now he gotta respect Nori. See, when he was stomping, when he was like that, when he was bossing, you feel me? When he was doing it, when he was the man, bro, he was talking to people like this.
Well, let's talk about you. Do you feel like you get your props as a mogul,
I
man?
don't care. I take my props.
Word.
Give a fuck about props. I can't. I do get my props. I'm not a mogul. I'm a tycoon. I sell oil. Don't disrespect me and say I do everything everybody else does. And I put up my own money. All these so-called.
All right, and then he applying pressure to people.
I didn't sell that one too.
Which one?
The one I did for you, the rocket film.
With the rocket film?
Yeah, I didn't sell it.
We discussed
Yeah, but
that
I
one.
didn't sell it. I
Let's
still
just
did
stay
it.
focused because you're trying to get me on the side.
Nah.
What I'm saying is
still-
either this is a chain that somebody probably took from.
So I'm saying, family, and that's how you get back here.
Everything under the sun about Lior, about anybody and everything. But when Lior was on his show, he wouldn't ask him no questions about me. When I confronted him about it, he was like, because I'm trying to get a deal on YouTube. And I'm like, so you let a white man come at me and then, pause. You're going to ask me every question about that white man because we are black, but you're going to give that man a more respect because he had a job at YouTube. And then I didn't like the questions the way, to me, I didn't like that he had Kanye on there while he knew Kanye wasn't in the right frame of mind. And all that shit that fucked Kanye's deals up, he said on Nori's show, which he wouldn't, like if I was around Kanye, I wouldn't have let him go on there.
Man, Kanye is a grown ass nigga. All right, Kanye do what he want. Kanye wouldn't listen to you. You heard Kanye. If you ain't a billionaire, you can shut up. All right, Kanye wouldn't listen to you. That's why you ain't around Kanye. You ain't around Kanye because he don't want to be around you. Don't nobody want to be around you. All right, Kanye went up there and said what he said as a man, and he took the repercussions. All right, simple as that. Who are you to tell him he shouldn't have had Kanye up there? Who the hell do this nigga think he is? All right, this nigga ain't nobody. His problem is he jealous. He gotta respect Nori. And when he was stomping through, he ain't had to respect Nori because Nori was a worker. And now he don't like the fact that Nori can tell him to get the fuck out his face. He don't like that, family. Nori can tell him, look, I ain't gonna give you no check. Let you come up here. All right, because Dame a sucker and he stay on some sucker shit. He a hater. All right, he see how Nori living. He used to be living like that.
And show. And if I was around Nori, I'd have said, Nori, why would you put him on there, ask him or have him say shit like that in public? You know that what's going on. So I just felt like I didn't like that. I don't like the fact that there's more things, but that's really my only issues. But even that little thing, like you didn't pay me for, that's whack. But we we'll address it another time. But okay. I just feel like I didn't like the fact.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat, family. My bad. I'm sorry, family. I get to run in my show, family, and Nestle Sutton. Hello, brother. I'm a black African. Shout out T Boykins. Thanks for pulling up, family. Appreciate y'all support. You know I do. You sound like a hater, bro. Thanks for coming. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Nestle Sutton said, hello, brothers. I'm a black African American woman. Just wanted to say happy season's greeting to you all. America's worshiping Jesus Christ's birthday. Have a Merry Christmas, season's greeting. Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to you too, baby girl. Happy New Year's. T. Boykin said, bro, this proves anybody can get a podcast. You putting bad message out there. All right, shout out to you, brother. Make sure you hit that subscribe and that like button. Appreciate your support. You know I do. We back into the program, family.
That I brought, there's so many things. So I don't like to do that. So we'll talk.
But I'm just, that was public.
I think that was whack. That was corny.
That was public. He said it publicly. So people asked me. So I'm just answering.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't like that he did that.
Oh.
So I'm like, why would you? He never ever brought that up to me ever in life. I've never heard that. That's the furthest thing that I thought he would ever say.
Because you cheap shot him with the drink.
But I'm saying though, like that was a cheap shot. Like you again, what was on my mind,
bro? He said the man was insisting that he drank Ciroc. What was in that Ciroc? Like implying that Nori would have did something to his Ciroc. Like what the hell was Nori going to do to his broke ass? Huh? Pay his bills for him? He was going to knock you out and pay your bills for you.
I said to him, and you know, why y'all trying to at the show I was saying it. If he felt anything about money, he could have told me that. In all 20 years, he ain't never said a word about it. That's what I'm saying. Why wait on to get on a show? But another thing is, he on his show, he asked questions about me all day long. What I don't understand is why people that talk about people get so mad when someone that they talked about talks about them. I don't understand that.
Yo, don't he got a nerve? You see what I'm saying? His self-awareness is through the floor. This man's self-awareness is through the floor. He just described himself.
I'm deceiving it. You've been coming at me. You think I don't got time. I'm not like these other people. I got time. So you know what I'm going to do? Tomorrow, I'm going to wind up in Paris. The next day after that, I'm going to wind up in St. Bart's, St. Martin, Anguilla. The things you used to do. No one's trying to disrespect you.
Family, what I tell you, he used to be living like that. That's his problem with Nori. I'm glad Nori know his problem with him. He a fucking hater. That's his problem, family. That's his problem in a nutshell. He used to be somebody and he ain't nobody no more. He disgruntled. This was known as disgruntled. And this would have happened to you when you got the wrong attitude. This what your attitude to do for you. This exactly what your attitude to do for you, family, when you let it ruin you.
We're trying to show you love, but you keep coming at everybody. If you got beef with one person, you're supposed to keep that beef with one person. You got beef with everybody around him. People that's just, you became the lame yash. We don't want to disrespect you. And I'm trying not to as much as I can.
Man, I'm past that with this nigga. All right, this nigga's a bona fide sucker. All right, this nigga's a super lame.
Because I actually respect the shit out of you. But you became the lame, chatty-patty person that you said you against. Get your life together. My number's the same. If you want to work it out.
Family, he ain't going to work it out. He don't want to work it out. All right, listen, he looking for work. Listen, family, you know how I do, right? Listen, it don't take much to be nice. You know what I'm saying? We all gotta live in this world together. We gonna be on this planet together. You know, we ain't gonna ever see eye to eye about everything. But we can agree to disagree. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, I appreciate your time. Thanks for pulling up. As always, Still swinging out, family. I love y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button, and share the program if you will. Still swinging out, family.